Hey there, Brooke.
Aloha, Timbo. How are you today?
I'm well, thank you. How's everything in paradise?
We are in a double whammy, triple, quadruple lockdown again.
I heard you were supposed to not go to a water cooler.
We are, yeah, definitely. We can't walk on the beach. We can't walk around in public without masks on. Of course I do. I am just dying and waiting for the first COVIDiot to tell me, get your mask on outside. It's the law. I have had someone do that to me at the 7-Eleven, which was this gigantic Samoan guy. It hadn't happened since, but if it happens again, I'm ready.
Yeah,
See,
good.
Here we got our little end the lockdown on our window on
There
the
you go.
lanai. It's
Yeah,
getting ridiculous over here and everywhere, really.
it's absolutely just fascists run amok. They're drunk on their
Absolutely.
own power. And it's up
Absolutely.
to us as citizens to fight back. And one of the things we're going to fight back on is the disinformation and misinformation that's out there surrounding hydrochloroquine phosphate, HCQ.
Right?
You
Mm-hmm.
know, I was very, very, very pleased to see that the president had added Dr. Scott Atlas from Stanford.
Oh, that was huge. People don't realize how huge that is yet.
And he's already come out and said that children need to go back to school.
Right?
You know, but what this is, the Democrats are showing their true fascist totalitarian selves, and they're
Yeah.
running amok.
Yeah,
So you
for
and I
sure.
have put together a petition. Why don't you tell the people about our petition?
Absolutely. So we wrote it like a resolution, but it's attached to the whitehouse.gov petition. You can go to our website, MAGA Institute. It's on the front page. It's on the landing page of magainstitute.com. It's on our letterhead for MAGA Institute. Read through that. If you agree with everything we've written, every resolution, every whereas, every point, then please hit the button where it says I'm ready to sign now. And that will take you to the White House petition, the whitehouse.gov petition. The important thing about putting something on the whitehouse.gov is if we can get in 30 days, if we can get 100,000 signatures, it actually gets the attention of the White House and the president's staff.
I
So
want to
this is
emphasize that point because we need everybody to share this link out and to get as many people to sign it as possible. We need 100,000 signatures in 30 days, and it actually will go to President Trump.
right. And he is the president who wants to protect and serve us. He is the president that wants to make America safe. He is the president that makes moves like the right to try executive order and all the executive orders he did last week. So we're pulling on his heartstrings really with this so that he does do what he needs to do in order to make this medication available to us. As we've heard from other doctors, not only just in America, but around the world, many places of the world, HCQ, hydroxychloroquine with zinc and azithromycin is obviously saving lives here, but elsewhere that many countries are handing it out to their citizens, Timbo. Many countries are delivering it to their front doors in Brazil and in some Latin American
Absolutely.
countries. They're giving it to their people in order to keep them alive. And if we had a government, if we had a media, if we had the fourth branch of government that cared as much about American lives as what looks like happens in other countries, we wouldn't be sitting at 100 and whatever thousand supposed COVID deaths right now.
Well, we both know that number is suspect. The actual, there's been an interesting study. Do you know that the death rate of all causes this year is below, it's out of the last 21 years, it's ranked 20th out of 21 years for the number of deaths this year. So the flu
Doesn't
season
surprise me at all.
Yeah, this is like the flu season 2 years ago. 60,000 people died. Nobody batted an eye. We didn't shut
Right.
down. All this is about is power and control because
Yeah.
they can't win an election without it.
That's right. That's right. So
So,
please get on our site, go sign that. Timbo, tell them how to sign the petition if you don't mind.
yeah, go. You click I'm ready to sign, and it takes you to the White House petition office. And so you have to put in your name and your email address and other information. But that's not the end of it. Okay, just to make sure that these petitions are legitimate, they send an email to the email address that you gave. So it's a two-step process. You have to fill out the White House form on whitehouse.gov by using the button on our page. But then you have to go to your email and you have to verify your signature. Your signature won't count toward the petition until you click the button on that email.
That's right. And then secondarily to that, after you've done all that, please share it. Please share it from our page to all of your friends and family, to everyone you know, maybe on all your social media platforms, if you will. This has to go viral, and it has to go viral immediately.
And unfortunately, I can't help because I'm still in 23 more days of lockdown.
That's absurd. You were just told today you were getting off.
I was told
Lockdown.
all day today, you know, you can post in 4 hours, you can post in 2 hours, you can post in 1 hour. And then the time was up and I went to post and said, you cannot post for 23 more days.
That's absurd. It's absolutely absurd. There's so much to.
And people want to know what I posted that got me in the gulag this time.
Right.
It was a legitimate news article from a legitimate news site about the testimony that Dr. Didier Raoult gave to the French Parliament about receiving death threats from a Gilead pharmaceutical sales representative because he was speaking out in favor of HCQ. This was legitimate news. It was actual factual news, and they labeled it fake news and they put me in the gulag for 30 days. This is the fascism we are fighting.
Absolutely. How many times have we been, like, things have been flagged that it's fake news when really it's just Facebook being Facebook? We all know that. We all know that.
Somebody got put in 7-day jail today for harassment and bullying because she told someone that to go pound sand, basically, after the woman came at her. So the attack wasn't bullying, but the response was.
No.
They're highly selective in who they penalize. And
for sure.
Another dirty little trick that they pull is not putting you in jail, but making your post go viral. So then all the characters can dox you and attack you in real life, which just happened to our good friend Patty Gray, which is
that is frightening and scary. People, keep your head on a swivel. You know, keep doing what you do as we fight, because we're fighting. This is a battle between good and evil. So obviously stay on your knees in prayer, but obviously fight like your life depended on it, because at this point it does.
Absolutely. You know, hit your knees to pray to God and then get up off those knees and fight in the streets, because that's what we need.
That's right. And we're always here for you at MAGA Institute. We love you guys. We appreciate you so much. We want to thank you guys that have donated to our cause. When you see on our landing page, there's a spot there that says you want to help us out by donating. We'd love to see, you know, $5 or $10 tossed our way. It would help us in our operations as we move forward to fight this battle and continue to vet candidates, as is our mission. And, you know, we're going to stay in touch with you as much as possible. And we're going to, you know, constantly be right there in your, right there with you in MAGA Institute. Even though Timbo can't post right now, I'm continuing to do so. Thank you for joining our watch parties. Thank you for always being a part of what we're doing at MAGA Institute. And we want to thank you for your donations.
But they can still catch my snark on the Twitter account at MAGA_Institute and on Parlay at MAGA Institute.
That's right. And we do have an election coming up next week. It's the Oklahoma primary on August 18th. There is one race there that is important, and that is the Congressional District 5, where Kendra Horn, which is one of the new squad ladies, the first Democrat in Oklahoma elected in many, many years. She came riding in 2018 on the coattails of the squad, as well as the teacher union strikes that were happening across the nation. Oklahoma was no different. So we have two candidates there, Terry Neese and Stephanie Bice. Unfortunately, we don't have anyone certified in either of those races, or either of those candidates in that race, because I haven't heard back yet from them, but be sure to be watching because we're going to support whoever wins, right?
Absolutely.
Whoever wins. We're going to support whoever wins all the way to the end. No worries.
So again, to recap, please go to the MAGAinstitute.com website. Hit I'm ready to sign the White House petition, but go to your email and verify your signature so your signature gets added to our total. And then if you do want to help support our efforts, because we're still deep in the hole, our website isn't built out to where we want it to be yet, quite frankly, because it costs a whole lot of money. And
COVID locked us down.
We're already out of pocket a lot for the setup costs. So any donation, no donation is too small. We greatly appreciate your support, and we are putting it to good use.
Absolutely. God bless you guys. Watch on the page, on MAGA Institute page. You can share the link from there. I'll do a little write-up and you can share the link from there. You don't have to necessarily share this video unless you want to. But we do appreciate your participation in this petition and doing your thing of getting it pushed out there so it can go viral and get in the president's desk within 30 days.
Okay, Brooke and everyone else, until next time, God bless you. God bless these United States. Keep fighting the good fight.
Aloha.